Okay, while you're on the topic of toxins, there's another thing which I believe this can help you. Okay, our small intestine have a lot of residual junk accumulated over the years. So when I was like 20, my late 20s, I did my first um, cleansing. Okay, the recipe is amazingly simple. You know carrot, right? I took uh, two this length carrot. It's about like this. Okay, the size of my phone. Okay, two carrots, blend them. Okay, blend them, and I drank the whole carrot juice with uh, the whole carrot. Okay, uh, I see most people when they want to drink fruit juice, the worst thing you can do is go and buy processed fruit juice. Okay, fruit juice. Okay, what I do is whenever I want to drink fruits, okay, the best is you eat them. Okay, but if you are lazy to chew like me, okay, if I'm eating carrot, you ask me to chew a carrot, I feel quite lazy. What I'll do, I'll just blend them and I'll just drink the whole thing. So I did it for like 3 days consecutively. I took two carrots and I drink. Okay, on the third day I went to try to clear them out, and guess what? That day, uh, whatever came out was very dark, was very sticky, and was very smelly. I believe those are my old inventory, which I kept in my body for many years. Okay, of course there are many type of products nowadays you can find to cleanse your intestine. Okay, but I never try any of those. Okay, carrot works for me. Hope it works for you. Right? I mean, you can even search for Google for recipes to cleanse that. I'm just sharing like what I did and what worked for me. Okay. Moving on, there's a topic of stress. Okay, did you know that to be healthy you need a moderate, mild, moderate amount of stress? If there's nothing to drive you, I mean, you have a stress. Generally, let's say if I were trying to, let's say, example, I'm under a little stress now recording this video, but without this type of habits, without this type of activities, there's no meaning for my life. I feel goalless. I have nothing to do. Okay, uh, so the fact that this motivates me, this pushes me to perform better, this type of stress is good. Okay, the type of bad stress is where you feel it's really causing you a lot of frustration. Okay, then you need to manage it well. Okay, of course there are a lot of stress management techniques and programs out there. Go look for yourself. For me, I can't really help you with this because generally the nature of my work doesn't really stress me out. Okay, I get to be who I am. I get to share with people what I know. Okay, that to me is very happy. Okay, very minimal amount of stress. So it's good for me. Okay, I have friends who they started off relatively healthy, they eat well, stuff like that, but stress got to them. Okay, and I believe stress is also related to breathing, because when you're under stress, your breathing is very short and it's not deep. Okay, so he even went to go on breathing lessons. Okay, because he has so much stress. Okay, breathing lessons, as far as I understand, most of us we can breathe, else we'll be dead. But let's put it as this way: most people can breathe most people only breathe to survive. Okay, most people can breathe well enough to survive, but very few can breathe well enough to be healthy. Okay, so the first thing, if you can do this, it'd be great, is breathe in quality air. Okay, so even like in late 2016, there was a time where my headache came back to me for like 3 days. So I noticed one thing. Okay, my air quality wasn't going so well. It was during that time on the third day I went out to a forest near where I'm staying. Okay, and I start walking there. After that half an hour walk, my headache's gone. So it worked because the source of my discomfort was poor air quality. I was basically forcing myself to create my video course, okay, on another topic. So I locked myself in a room. I locked myself in this room. Okay, it's a very small room, and I say, okay, if I can't finish this, I'm not going out today. Okay, so you can imagine locking yourself in that small confined space for 2 days. It really caused me a lot of discomfort. Okay, so if you can, try to breathe good air. Okay, if you have friends who are smoking, spend less time with them. Okay, if you are always in a artificial environment, like now currently this is an artificial environment because I have air conditioning. Okay, these are not the best air. Okay, when there's an option, try to literally get some fresh air. And let's say you do not have access to that. Okay, what you can do is you improve on your breathing. Okay, so when you breathe, you try to breathe very long breath. I'm not sure if this will be recorded, this sound will be recorded, but I'll just do a simple exercise with you. Breathe with your nose, okay? And when you breathe, you try to breathe it into your stomach. Make your stomach go out. Okay. So the air is supposed to fill your lungs, okay? But how should I put this? Just make sure this portion of the body is expanding. Okay, so if you breathe, when you're starting out, just try to hold your breath as long as possible. Okay. Well, when you're stressed, you do this. It's going to help a lot. It actually did help me relax a little. All right. Okay. This is very basic. I mean, there are many other people who can teach you more on this, but that's something we should pay attention to as well. Okay, next, water. This is where I can give you a little more. This is my cup, and inside my cup, not sure if the camera can see this, but I'm adding lemon into my normal drinking water. This is the lazy way to stay healthy. Okay, lemon, let's just say, okay, I'll elaborate more on when we go to F, which is food, but try to increase your intake of natural whole foods. Okay, so lemon or orange or apple, it's going to give you a lot of health benefits. Okay, but lemon, it's very hard. I mean, it's not hard for me to convince you to eat an apple. Okay, but if I were to ask you to please finish this lemon, you'll be like, do I have to? Okay, so here's the lazy way for being healthy. If I were to ask you to extract all the juice, you probably find it troublesome. So the easiest way is you take a lemon, you slice it up, and you put it in your jar, and you drink the water from there. Okay, so lemon it contains a lot of good stuff. Okay, and you get to most of our bodies nowadays are acidic because of our unhealthy life habits. Lemon is alkaline food. Okay, I had so many people with arthritis, with gout, they say they dare not take lemon because it's acidic. And I asked them, who told you so? Say, doctor say lemon is acidic food. Uh, uh, okay, depending on your water source, like the water source at my place has a lot of chlorine, so I do have a carbon filter and ceramic filter. Okay, so make sure your water doesn't have any weird smell. Okay, sure. On this topic, I would like to. There's a place where people collect healing water from the mountain. Which is this might appear in the bonus section. Okay, I'm actually considering to make a trip there and see what's so special about the water there.